I'm back with another book unboxing. Here it is. So let's get it open. Drum roll, please. I can't do a drum roll, I have one hand. Ta-da! Oops. Alright, Son of the Shadows by Bissett. So I have already read this. I read the Kindle edition, but I enjoyed it so much I got the paperback, and I'm going to be getting the rest of the series when I'm able to. But this is the first book, and stay tuned for my review. I will see you then. Well, howdy. I have a review. Yes, my hair is wet. Cry about it. Just kidding. So I would like to start out by saying I have read the first 3 books in the series already. I'm going to take them one at a time because the books are so long. This is the Earthborn Saga by Bissett. So these books sit around 5 to 6 to even possibly 700 pages, and it took me a week or 2 to finish each, mainly because of stuff I had going on. I bet you I could have finished it a little faster if need be, but I am glad that I read it at the pace that I did, and here's why. So, the first book is called A Son of the Shadows. This is the summary. On the ice-clad prison world of Delta 13, where minds teeter on the edge of madness, mankind's future dangles by a thread. Living under the shower of an imperial conspiracy, Rex Hunt discovers a psychic gift that will upset the balance of power in the entire galaxy. As Rex grapples with this newfound power, prison psychiatrist Dr. Lily can't say her name, delves into the chilling surge of madness among the inmates, pulling her closer to a secret as old as the galaxy itself. Their paths converge as they uncover an imperial plot to build a weapon that threatens to suffocate the flickering spirit of the rebellion in the galaxy's fringe colonies. Unbeknownst to the rebels, as they fight against the Empire's sinister plan, an ancient shadow looms over the galaxy, threatening to consume humanity's vast colonies, and even Earth itself. Discover the first book in an epic space opera where hope survives in secret taverns and the line between life and death is blurred in the snowy expanse of Delta 13. We mainly follow Rex Hunt, one of our main characters of this series. He lives on a planet called Delta 13, and you will notice as I go along that I forget names of planets because they are difficult to remember sometimes, but we follow him and his journey on, I guess in a nutshell, saving the universe. He, along with several other people, was banished along with his friends to Delta 13, which is mainly a prison world. He has a brother and a father. Of course, he would have a father, but you know, they all live on this planet. We don't meet them until later, but what you need to know now is he has an alien AI necklace around his neck named Wellesley. Wells. We're gonna call him Wells, because apparently I can't say that name outside of my head. Who is the snarkiest AI, and I love him so much. There is a weird time jump in the very beginning of the first book, and that is between Rex Hunt, and Lily. I don't know how to say her last name, so I'm just gonna call her Lily, and that's what I've been doing because she has a weird last name, and I can't say it, I don't think. Lily is a psychiatrist. She was brought to Delta 13 to study people in the prison because people in the prison have started acting crazy. They just go completely blank, or they start screaming at the top of their lungs and try to escape out the prison by climbing the walls, which is impossible. They go insane. As Lily tries to break through these people, we start learning that there was an experiment to brainwash the entire populace of the human race. They were using these prisoners to test it. All throughout this, we're getting loads of information on the history and lore and backstory, and it is so fascinating and it is so thoroughly thought out. It was really enjoyable to read. It just felt like a lot for the first book. But that's to be expected because it is the first book and it is a hard science fiction series. We meet a smuggler named Gromiko, who I adore. He is amazing. We meet Milo, who is Hunt's brother. The budding romance between Hunt and Lily was absolutely heartwarming, and I loved every second of it, and I'm not big on a romance most of the time. These characters are really well done and well thought out. The first book is a bit clunky though. I did get lost a few times, but that's okay, because as I went on, it got even better, and the ending is amazing and I love it so much. There are these aliens called the Devourers, and they feed off a planet's life sources and energy, and they are sucking Delta 13 dry. There's also a lot about like underground movements and finding alien technology and selling it, all of that. It's very well done. I just wish it was less clunky and just a little more smooth sailing. But it was worth the read and it kept me engaged. I thoroughly enjoyed it. There is also kind of superpowers where Hunt can inspire nightmares into people and kind of scare them to death, which is a really interesting superpower. And there is a little bit mentioned somewhere in the first book where it seems like he could do more with it. I haven't seen that happen, like inspire more than just fear, but I kind of hope in the future books that it does. Long story short, I really enjoyed this book. I did give it 4 stars. There were just those complaints that I had. Also, the chapters are extremely long, taking anywhere from 30 to 52 minutes to read at times. So if you like long chapters, this is the one for you. Even me who likes short chapters, I was able to get used to it and I don't mind it. It's just a lot more to keep track of within the chapters. But it's really, really good. If this sounds like something you'd like to read, link is below. Go check it out. I do recommend this series. And I will see you for the next book.